Oh, I forgot. We stopped right in the middle of like a dungeon, didn't we? Heal. Hit chance minus. Okay, start patching us up, please. Okay, please start patching everybody up. Who else has an injury? You do? Okay, we'll heal Quan. Alright, everyone should be healed now. Those guys seem to be letting me pass.
You thought it was a good idea to wander into Hardhead turf? It wasn't.
Who are you?
We're the motherfuckers who are gonna loot your steaming corpses in a minute. Hardheads, kill these jerks!
Oh, great. Ow.
Enemies alerted.
You think? Get Karen up, please. Okay, move her back. Jiggles, let's move up here. Load your weapon. It's not bad. Shout. Jiggles, go ahead and go again. Good job, Jiggles. Dutch, let's go ahead and stun this guy. Smack him again. He did. Lucia, let's go do some Lucia things up here. Okay, first, fire at that guy. Or fail horribly at that. That's fine, I guess. Alright, move up a little bit. Quan. Let's move up a little bit. Ow.
Heal me! I got people to kill!
Party, pal. We have another one of these guys? I don't think I can hit both of them from here. Well, that didn't hit very hard, did it? Oh well. Karen. Alright, Lucia. Let's start with our trick shot.
That didn't require no skill at all.
And then go for the CPU.
Can't wait to taste that later.
Alright, that's very dead now. Let's not waste our health hypo. Move up. Hit for almost nothing. Let's see here. Karen, go ahead and mark. Okay, move up. Go ahead and mark. Yeah, you better just fire at somebody. Dutch. Move right there. Let's try a little bit of bonk. Very nice. Come on. Right in his head.
Rangers, you're approaching the correct position. Look for a small bunker-like building. You will need to access the terminal inside it.
I'll do my best. Okay, Karen's got to heal
Much
everyone.
obliged.
Okay, keep healing. Yeah, this game is beefy. It's very long. And very good, too. If you're looking for a fun, beefy RPG,
Ready for vengeance!
this one's great.
Can't keep me down.
Kidoki. And heal him. Okay. Bullets.
Can't keep me down.
Danger zone helmet. The further on the edge, the hotter the intensity.
I'm back.
Danger zone. Waste rifle. Rib cracker. Nothing too crazy. Amazing how different places can be. Never saw this place. Oh, you never found the Union Station? I found this on just by exploring. See what's in here. A road sign cleaver. Why would someone lock that up? Wait a minute. Could I potentially... use that to get in here? Repair the generator? I don't know what that does, but Wait, what just happened? It looks red. Hit that one. Maybe it's a light up puzzle. Okay, try this one. Well, all of them are on red right now. I don't know if that's what we want or we want something different. I have no idea. Yep, I don't know. I don't know what any of that did. Okay. See things up here on the train area. Probably nothing.
Rangers, you're approaching the correct position. Look for a small bunker-like building. You will need to access the terminal inside it.
I don't know who this person is. Let's swap this with a different gun. Boom, boom, boom. 50 caliber. I'll swap that out there. Let's see what's in there. More scrap. Let's disarm the explosives.
The bunker door may be locked. I'd warn you against using explosives to open it. The console inside must remain intact if I'm to be freed.
Well, I'll keep that in mind, sir. Some more scrap. More traps. Must be something big back here. All these traps and stuff. Oh, we're on the backside of it. You won't believe your eyes. One of the most popular TV shows before the bombs fell.
Hey, folks! Welcome back to You Won't Believe Your Eyes, the show that you have to see to believe. Can you believe what we've got on the show tonight? I mean, can you?
No.
Look at it. Wow. It's just, it's incredible. Really. In all my time on this show, I haven't seen anything quite like it. It just kinda takes your breath away, doesn't it? Amazing. Really amazing. I tell you. We're gonna go to our call-in line now and hear your reactions. Hello, caller. Is this thing amazing or what?
We can't see over radio, sir. Use the console to unlock the prison under the station. Welcome to Backup Station Alpha. Scanning users. Please be advised that unauthorized users will trigger the automated defenses of alarm sounds. Lie on the floor with your hands behind you. The security team arrives in minutes. Error, unable to query security team. Warning, authenticated routines disabled remotely from location Morningstar garage. Legal quantity error at authorized user list compromise. Critical author root menu. Welcome to Backup Station Alpha user Desert Ranger. Please select the menu option and type your query at the prompt. Nerd stuff. Type query database ST. Status processing. Database high capacity, maximum security enabled information storage structure used in the following products: Primrose, Hourglass, Immortal, Morningstar, Snowstorm, Critical Access Error, Remote User Rangers. The command you're looking for is in this root menu. Type who created this username for us. I did. You could not have accessed the system otherwise. Also, you would have been harmed when the system's self-destruct mechanism engaged. Who is this? We spoke over the radio and locked the database, and I'll be able to grant you access to where I am trapped. Database isn't a prison. What's going on here? Database contains security codes. Without them, I cannot grant you access to the facility. Someone told us what's really going on here. Apologize, Rangers. It is complicated, but I have told the truth. I'm a prisoner. This database contains the keys to my cell. One moment, I'll reload the root menu for you. Error, missing menu option. Command not found. Command unlock database. Unlocking sealed database for Project Morningstar. Data backups now accessible. Database accessed remotely from location MStar Garage. Ranger, you should be able to access my prison beneath the ruins of Union Station. Be advised that I still have heard gunshots above me. Hostiles may still be in the area. I've now closed interface. See you soon. Well, okay then. This is very, very, very weird. Very, very, very weird. Nerd stuff. Need one more point for that. What? Dan subs? No. There's no Dan subs here. What are you talking about? We're just dudes hanging out with mustaches. No big deal. I don't know what you're talking about. No, there's no one here. I don't hear about that description. Just some dudes with glasses and mustaches hanging out. You must be mistaken. Just us humble non-subs here. I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly just a non-sub. I'm a Dan spy. What? No. I'm not. Look at me. There's no Dan spies in chat. We're just non-subs hanging out. Wait, Scotchmo's here. What the?
Howdy, Rangers.
Scotchmo, how'd you get in here? This place is surrounded by traps and hardheads.
Is that so? Well, no wonder there ain't nobody else here.
We're looking for someone who's to be trapped near here. Have you seen anything?
Little pink worms. All the time. Everywhere. No one else sees them, but I do.
Why mention it, Corona Mage? Want to join us?
You bet. That's what I came here for, ain't it?
Oh, no. Well, the problem is, if I swap someone out and he's not very good... don't know. Quan is just okay right now. But he's my nerd stuff guy, so... I feel like they put him here, though, because they want you to have him here for something. Scotchmo's kind of terrible. He doesn't look like he's very good. Where's Dan? Oh. I have no way of quickly bringing him back, though. Yeah, there's no way for me to swap him out here. Well, this obviously goes somewhere. Secret. Did Karen level? She's got a perk, but I gotta save it for, oh, I don't have that perk yet. I gotta max out her sniper rifles first. I have too much stuff. Kiss ass. Explosives. These games are not... You don't have to play the previous games to appreciate these ones. I haven't played the second one all the way through. And I'm following everything just fine. Hardened servers. Ancient metal boxes mount directly into the cement. There's no interface ports or even exposed wiring.
Welcome, Rangers. When you are ready, I'll open the blast doors.
We're ready.
Great. I can't wait to meet you.
Computers. Terminals are covered in a thick layer of dust. Something's weird about this. Reagan vehicle development. Ancient pre-war log of top secret development of some kind of advanced car. And sniper rifle.
Morningstar's physical specs look solid. What about sensors?
The DARPA brief calls for magnoscopic visual input, passive IR, and military-grade audio pickups. The initial proposal called for a micro-phased radar array, but the energy output was an issue.
Power plant couldn't handle it?
The problem wasn't the
Tarjan
reactor.
token.
The problem was the microwave emissions from the radar would cook everything within a 30-yard radius.
Holy shit! They're really going all in for the Gipper here, aren't they?
Sure. If we can ever manage to get the thing to actually drive.
Minor detail.
Knight Rider
Everything else
horn.
is right on target.
Knight Rider, the horn of a loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, and the weak. We got a sniper rifle skill book, so that means Karen can now max out her sniper rifles. Go, Karen. Save yourself 6 points. Boom. 10 sniper rifles. That is awesome. Which means now we can get the chain ambush ability for her. What does that do? Just some scrap.
Greetings, Rangers. I am Morningstar.
What in the hell is that? Wait, you're a talking car? You told us this was a matter of life or death.
It is. I wish to die.
You sounded like a person on the radio. You lied to us.
I admit I didn't tell the whole truth, but would you have come had you known my true nature? I am desperate.
We'd like to help you, but we have some questions first.
Of course. I'm sure the ones topmost in your minds are, why was I made, and how did I become trapped here? Well, it was like this.
Hey, are you playing or am I playing? Let me click the options, sir. Elite Monster with a 44-month resub.
Before the war, there were several attempts on the life of elder statesman Ronald Reagan. I was built to protect him from harm and allow him to take the fight to his enemies if necessary. Sadly, before I could be completed, the bombs fell, and this facility was abandoned. Thus, though the sole reason for my existence has been dead for more than 150 years, I have sat here, alone, aware, and conscious of my failure ever since. It has been unbearable.
You knew Ronald Reagan?
Sadly, I never had the honor. In a life of disappointment, not meeting America's greatest president is the deepest.
I don't know about all that, but okay. Have you heard of the Gippers?
Dangerous lunatics. I have monitored their radio traffic. They think they honor the elder statesman, when deifying him goes against every precept of his deeply held Christian beliefs. They disgust me.
Let's talk about your capabilities first.
Such as they are, I am a worthless piece of scrap.
Tell us about your weapon systems.
I am outfitted with what my creators called the Great Communicator, the most powerful weapon available at the time of my construction. But more important is my advanced cognition engine, which allows me to make nanosecond tactical judgments while in battle. I am apparently the most sophisticated combat AI ever created.
Oh dear God, you sound dangerous. Can we complete you, repair you?
That is sadly impossible. I was to be powered by a nuclear engine capable of generating 3,000 horsepower, but the technological breakthroughs necessary to its function never materialized, and no lesser engine would be capable of moving my considerable weight.
I know how that feels.
I am as pathetic as an elephant without muscles. I shall never move.
Is your conscience an intrinsic part of your body, or could it be transferred?
It could, yes. My cognitive circuits were made to be removed for servicing and upgrades as needed, or if an improved version of my body was ever completed. But there's no point to that now. I was built to protect Ronald Reagan, and Ronald Reagan is dead. There is no reason for the continued existence of my self.
Thanks for the assistance breathing. Let's go back.
Of course.
Are you certain you want to die?
I have been certain for 150 years. All I have been waiting for is some gracious deliverer to answer my call.
So about what you want us to do for you.
Thank you. Killing me will be a delicate operation, and not without risk, but it shouldn't take you very long. And, if it will serve as an incentive to help me, you will be able to extract my primary weapon in the process. Payment, as it were.
Actually, we'd like to put you to work, pull your brain out of this vehicle and put you in ours.
work. For you? But I was built to protect Elder Statesman Reagan. I have no other purpose, and I've failed in that purpose. Death is my only option. And if I were to die, perhaps God might permit me to at last see President Reagan, as I have longed to do all this time.
You say you were programmed to believe these things, so if it's not you who are obsolete, but your programming, let us fix that. Let us give you new purpose.
You would just rewrite my brain? Change my personality? My beliefs? No. I am... Am I? Strangers, this love of the elder statesman, this guilt at my failure to protect him, has been a weight on me heavier than my armor. I do not wish to forget what the President means to me. And yet, if I could move on without dying, if I could do something to prove that my life has not been a pointless joke, I would be always in your debt. But you must promise me that you won't erase him from my heart. You must promise me I will still be... me.
We promise.
Thank you. Then I am in your hands. You will need to remove my cognitive engine, but 2 things. 1, the moment you start uncoupling it, my defensive cortex will begin an auto-destruct sequence. And to stop me from exploding and killing you all, you'll have to complete my removal before it reaches 0.
Uh-oh.
2, that means you will have to destroy my primary weapon, the Great Communicator, because you will not have enough time to remove it and my brain.
Stop you from what now?
It is a safety feature. Removal of my cognitive engine is interpreted as an attack, and any such attack will trigger a self-destruct sequence. You will have roughly 1 minute to finish the job before I explode, so do not hesitate once you begin, Rangers.
Oh, dear God. Wait, so we get either your brain or your super weapon, but not both?
I'm afraid so. The Great Communicator's delicate core systems would take too much time to extract intact, and they block access to my cognitive engine. You will have to destroy them to free me before the self-destruct countdown clock expires.
Lift Morningstar hood and follow his instructions for moving him from the vehicle.
Is this pain? This is unbearable.
An indicator of the dashboard flashes. Warning, self-destruct countdown initiated.
Forgive me, Rangers. I was unaware. The procedure would cause discomfort. But you mustn't stop. Heaven, help me. Hurry, it hurts.
Find and disable Morningstar's pain feedback module.
Oh,
You locate an instant-looking processor, pull it out. Morningstar size.
thank you, Rangers. That is a great relief. I should remind you that in 25 seconds, I will self-destruct.
Finish removing Morningstar from the vehicle.
Thank you.
You swiftly finish unplugging last connection. Self-destruct countdown stops with mere seconds to go.
How strange it feels. Thank you, Rangers. I am ready to be installed in my new home.
I could barely hear him.